Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what we have for you today. What messages do we have for the sign of Sagittarius? This is for Sagittarius. You're stressed over something. What are you worrying over, Sag? Feeling isolated, feeling lonely, stressed. I must point out that this Five of Pentacles is a passing phase. There's a connection that has not entirely gone away. There's a lot of worry here. You feel isolated. You feel frozen out. They could have even blocked you, not talking anymore, totally shut off. There's a lot of heartache here. You're still healing from something, Sag. I feel there's a realisation here on your part or their part, but, you know, it's kind of like somebody's instigated some thoughts in you and you realise just what this person means to you. It's kind of like something's happened and it's kind of kick-started you. Yeah. I feel you value your freedom very, very highly. And there was a certain amount of commitment there, but, you know, you loved your freedom. You turned your back on them, I feel. Well, I feel you turned your back on each other, but yeah, you kind of treated it. You're very open about your relationships. You know, you can be committed in certain areas, but it's kind of like you can even be in a marriage or in a very, very serious relationship, but you kind of treat it with an openness. You love your sense of freedom. You don't like to live in anybody's pocket. But something stirred your emotions here and they've rocked your boat. And there's a connection here where there's a lot of turbulence, but it's not ended. It may have ended on the physical side where there's no communication. There's you know, just no contact. There's a total shut off for this person at the moment, but it's not finished because it's still around. And it's causing you a lot of heartache and a lot of worry. I feel that you're coming into, there's a realisation with this. Knight of Cups. Sorry, I nearly said king. Now there's a proposal here. Perhaps an apology. But I feel you are going to come into, in the next few weeks, few months, you're going to come into a realisation of where your heart really lies. This is Aquarius energy. Ooh, the star. Somebody's got your attention big time. I feel this person's gone through like some emotional and spiritual changes. I feel like they've certainly got your attention. Or they've got your attention. You've got their attention or they've got your attention. You know, there was some drama around this. They're very confident. They're kind of... It's kind of like a face-off. But it's a very, very dramatic connection. There's a lot of deep emotions, but there's also a lot of, you know, drama around it. there's kind of a getting back together here. But, you know, it's kind of like with this Three of Cups, I always pick up, you know, could be a third party, of course, but there's obviously a third party influence here, whether it's religious, cultural, or actually another person involved. There's certainly some differences of opinion. You know, you're kind of very free-spirited, you are. You, as I say, you treat everything openly. You do. Let's get another card. Leaving negativity behind. You're still hurting, though. I feel you're going to make a decision. Or there's somebody here going to make a flash decision and come rushing in. Either you to them or them to you. Take it how it resonates. But, you know, you're still healing. There's a decision here that's been put off and been put off and been put off. And I feel here what's happened is, because of this indecision, this is what's broken you up. Either you got fed up with this person making a decision, or they got fed up with you hanging off and refusing to make a decision. And now it's kind of forced the issue. It has. There's a new opportunity coming. And I'm picking up an openness here, not so being restricted. Aries energy, taking the leadership role. You know, either you or them who's just wants to raise the stakes in this connection. Could even be a proposal to strengthen the connection. Moving from much more negative to much more positive decisions. There's been a lot of negativity, as I say, and you're leaving it behind now. Making a decision that was been put off and put off and put off because of changes. But now there's a lot of assuredness, a lot of coming into a mental state of knowing exactly what it is you want. Instead of things being indecisive, things becoming much more decisive. There is some fear attached to this. You're kind of like stepping into the unknown. It's kind of like you don't know how they're going to react, or they don't know how you're going to react. As I say, take it how it resonates. Yeah. You can't let go. There's somebody here struggled to move on. I feel it's more your side than their side. There is kind of some forgiveness about this, but there's a lot of stress around this person. You know, sleepless nights. They've not been sleeping too well either. I mean, they haven't got away from it scot-free. You know, there's some thoughts and feelings there that you've been hanging on to. Somebody is kind of being possessive. It's like you want to hang on, because you're so open and you treat even all your relationships in an open, with open type values. You kind of want to hang on to everything. Knowing where your heart lies. I feel here you're experiencing feelings that you've not felt either for a long, long time, or there's new feelings here that kind of a little bit scary, but it's helping you make your mind up. This is the universe at work. This is kind of a justice energy. Let's see. Let's get... I feel there's the situation that you've been in where there's been an indecisiveness it's kind of nothing will ever come of that. It's kind of like you've been backed into a corner and been forced to make a decision. I mean, look at the bigger picture. You know, this is the full moon in Sagittarius. You're taking a different perspective for this now, or starting to. There's genuine love there. I am getting in the past that there was kind of either you or they took you for granted, or you took them for granted. Again, release the negativity. What do you need to release? To follow your true heart's desire. This is a waning moon. That means that whatever you was hanging on to, you could have been in a connection, but that wasn't your true calling. That wasn't your true love. And it's kind of your changing your ideas on what you truly want. And even if you're in a connection now, you're not thinking about that in the same way. And just as I said that, that's the 1111. It's time to take action, Sagittarius. This is Aries energy. You know, this is Emperor type energy. It's taking control. It's taking control. Actually taking control. Making a decision, sticking to it, and shouldering the responsibility. Same card. New moon in Aries. New start's coming. I was expecting that. Full moon. So I'm getting that finally, after a lot of indecisiveness, March, April time, that's it. That's what I'm getting, because this new moon in Aries, you're looking at March, April, and finally making a move. You feel like you've been hanging on to something that's kind of, you've been distracted by somebody around you now, a third party, that's kind of been distracting you, but that's all it was, a distraction. You may have felt it was deeper, but of kind of getting a lot of it was in your head. There was kind of a lot, you felt it was more than it actually was, and now you're getting your true calling. That's what I'm getting. Thanks for watching, Sag. Bye for now.